Hey guys, it's me. Happy Monday. It is March 7th, and yeah, I am coming at you with an update and just a little bit of info about what happens now. The last video that I made was just me expressing my struggles, pouting. Everybody needs a pout fest every now and then, I guess, but I got it out of my system and I'm ready to move forward, and I'm super excited about what the future holds. A lot of things changed this weekend, and yeah, I'm ready to do this. So the two biggest changes, one of which I don't even really want to disclose, is that the right word? I don't want to tell you guys because I'm part of this really awesome group on Facebook and I don't want them to kick me out. I love you guys, so keep it in mind when you when you hear me say what I'm fixing to say. Don't make me go. But I did quit Weight Watchers. I did. Canceled yesterday, and my reasoning for that is I've tried Weight Watchers 1,000 times. It's never worked for me, personally, for me. I'm not even sure why I went back to it this time, to be 100% honest with you, because every time I'm on it I struggle with eating too many processed foods. It might be all in my head. It might be something that's just, I don't know. But what works for one doesn't always work for another. And as much as I loved my leader, at group every week, group like I'm a addict or something. Well, I guess I kind of am, but as much as I loved her and I loved going there and getting the motivation from that, I don't think that is worth $45 a month. When I feel like I'm not utilizing the tools that they give you, because it's just not. It's just not my thing. That's just... And, after talking to my husband about it, if you're not 100% comfortable with the process, and even though the process works for other people, if you don't think it's going to work for yourself, why waste your time? Why not cut your ties, take a loss and move on to something that will work for you? And that's what I've done. I love the support in our Weight Watchers group, so I really hope that you guys let me stay. And I love watching all of you guys' videos and all of that. It's just not for me. It's just like keto, I love watching videos on that, and I love seeing the results and the progress in hashtag No Excuse Club, and I love it, and it motivates me, and I just love it. But keto's not for me either, and I have to take care of myself, and I have to figure out what works for me. And I'm done wasting time on things that I know don't work for me because I see it working for other people. And so yeah, I have cut those ties and moved on. So my next step as far as eating is concerned is just to eat as clean as possible. I'm not gonna I even decided not to do the Whole30 again, just because it's too restricting. And I know me, I know my body, I know my brain, I know my mentality, and if I feel restricted, I don't know. I can't explain how I'm wired. It's a very weird thing. But it is what it is, and here we are. But so yeah, I'm gonna eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it, and just make excuse me, just make better choices. I went to the grocery store this weekend, and I stockpiled my cabinets and stuff with well, no, not really. I didn't really stockpile cabinets because I didn't buy anything that really went in a cabinet. I bought a ton of fresh meat, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and that's what I'm doing. So I guess you could say that I'm low carbonate, but it depends on what you count as carbs. Sorry, y'all. That's not a man. Sorry that you can't see me. Okay, yeah. I guess you could say that I'm low carbonate if you don't really count fruits and vegetables as carbs. I know that they're in there. I know that. Trust and believe. I know that. But I'm trying to stay away from refined carbs, I guess. Refined sugars. Just pastas, breads, stuff like that. But I'm not even really trying to stay away from it. I'm just trying to cut back on it, I guess. Which, yeah, I don't know. The food thing is kind of hard to explain. I'm just gonna eat, and I'm gonna eat to live, and I'm gonna eat with a purpose, and I'm gonna stop eating for pleasure. We're the only country that does it, I think. It's just stupid to me. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna eat stuff that I enjoy and that tastes good, but you gotta eat to live. You can't live to eat. So yeah, there's where I'm at with the nutrition. I am gonna try to drink as close as possible to a gallon of water a day. Luckily for me, I have, free purified water at work, which is easy. I'm not one that can just drink hot water. Like, if it's not cold, I need ice. So it's a lot easier for me to get through all the water that I need to get through at work if the ice machine is working. For the past 2 weeks, it's been broken. So when you go in the morning, there's ice, but there's not any ice anymore throughout the day. And days like that make it really hard for me to drink water, because it's only cold for 2 seconds after you put it in your cup. And I just can't. I'm not that person. I can't do that unless I'm just super thirsty. You know what I mean? But anyways, so there's that. And then move on to exercise. Now, this is what I was having the biggest problem with. This is what a lot of the pouting and self-pity was about in my last video, is there's not enough hours in a day. Well, guess what? I'm going to make enough hours in a day. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram or even Facebook, you might have seen my posts that basically said stop making excuses and stop saying that you don't have time, because if you want it bad enough, you'll make time. Well, that's the truth. And I don't know, something just clicked I don't know if it was the conversation that I had with my husband or what, but something inside of me clicked this weekend, and I realized that taking an hour in the evenings to do something that I enjoy, that that is beneficial for me, that will help me stay on track, that will just help me with a lot of different things, is okay. It's not the end of the world. My son is barely a year old. He's not, when it matters, he's not going to remember that I got home at 6:30 instead of 5:30. He's just not going to know, and he's not going to care, and he's going to like it a lot more when, you know, mommy can go out in the yard and play with him instead of standing by rooting from the sidelines. And I'm not going to be that mom, and I refuse to be that mom, and I'm going to fix it. So if that means, you know, getting home a little bit later so I can go to a class, then so be it. And that's what I'm going to do. So yesterday I went and canceled my membership at Planet Fitness. You don't have to sign a contract or anything there, so there was no harm, no foul. But I canceled that, and I joined a different gym that I used to go to that offers classes. And it was only like $5 more than Planet Fitness, and unlimited classes, and they're not as busy, nor are they as far away from my house. So I'll be more apt to actually go. So, and I know myself, and I know how I work, and from past experiences, if I am going to a class on a regular basis, I am more likely to go when there's not a class. I'm more motivated. I feel more what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm just more motivated, and I'll go at other times. I know I don't know, my brain is wired really weird apparently, but that's just me, and that's just who I am and what I do, and I can't change it, and I can't change it, so I may as well embrace it. So that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I have made out a schedule. I have class Monday through Thursday at 5:30. Monday is a TRX class, which if any of you don't know what that is or have never done it, you need to Google it because it is a lot of fun. However, I have not done that in a very long time, and I'm a little nervous about class tonight just because it has been a very long time. And I'm gonna die. But Tuesday is yoga because at 5:30, because I have lots of flexibility and mobility issues, and I think yoga would help with that. Wednesday is a boot camp, also at 5:30, so I'll be getting home around 6:30, 6:45-ish, because all of these classes are 45 minutes to an hour. So I have boot camp on Wednesday and Zumba on Thursday, and so yeah, that my plan is to go to these classes, come home, fix dinner, play with my baby, hang out for a little bit. Baby goes to bed, I go back to the gym and do my own thing, cardio machines, whatever. So wish me luck. That's what I'm doing. That's where I'm going. Oh, I almost forgot, y'all. This is like the best news ever. Now, I told you guys that I wasn't going to go to Weight Watchers this past Thursday because I just knew that I had gained. I had a terrible week, and I I just knew. So yesterday, my husband was like, you just need to not worry about everything that's been, happened at Weight Watchers. If you're going to start over. You need to wait a day. It's like, okay, that's a good idea. So I got up yesterday morning and I weighed, y'all. Really? Okay. So not this past Thursday because I didn't go, but the Thursday before at Weight Watchers, I weighed 303 pounds even. Okay. I weighed in yesterday at 297 pounds, 297.7 ounces. I lost 5.3 pounds in a little over a week. What? I was being way too hard on myself for no reason, apparently. And I believe Kim told me that. It's, you always think you do really bad, and then it's not so bad. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I yelled at my husband, and I was like, hey, can you come in here and weigh on this to make sure this is right? I thought the scale was wrong. I just didn't think that there was any way that could be right. What? But it was, and I was super excited, and yeah, so that was definitely a kickstart that I needed for all these other changes that are coming. I also have big YouTube plans. We'll see about that. As we were talking about that too, I told my husband, that because he knows that I do this, and he knows that this helps me. He knows that I've made friends with a couple of you guys, and he knows that this is good for me, and he knows that, and he's one of my subscribers, and he watches every video that I make, and and we were talking about Weight Watchers, and how the only reason I wanted to stay was because I have that support system once a week. He was like, why do you need to pay for that when you have your YouTube friends? And I was like, all right. So with his encouragement, I have decided to jump back in full force, head first. I still got to get over filming when he's at home and, around him and stuff, but I'm in it to win it, and yeah, we'll see what happens. There's so many things that I want to do. There's so many different videos that I want to do. I will be doing weekly weigh-ins for sure, but there's so much other stuff that I want to dabble in and that I want to do. So that's the plan. And yeah, April is coming up, and so I am considering, we'll see how the rest of March goes, but I am considering a beta video every day in April. I don't know if that's taunting or even doable, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I am at work now, and I gotta go in here and get to it. So I will talk to you guys probably on the way to the gym. I don't know. Quite a few more times today, I'm sure. So yeah. Until next time. Bye.